Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
This is a case of Ball versus Cox.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ball, you say that you were told by the defendant, Ms. Cox, that she could not get pregnant, and now she's claiming you fathered her daughter.
True, Your Honor.
You are.
Don't you hate when that happens? I was just watching an interview from one of the YouTubers I used to watch coming up. He was doing the nasty with a young lady that said she can't have kids, and he had a kid the whole time. Sound like the same scenario right here, right now. What be going on in these streets? Is this common? Do ladies be saying they can't have kids often?
Argue she was sleeping with multiple men at the time she conceived, and say her best friend confirmed it.
Yes.
All right. Now, Ms. Cox, you claim that your other sexual relationships ended prior to sleeping with Mr. Ball.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you believe he is your daughter's father and plan to prove it today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Additionally, you are countersuing the plaintiff for $460 for an unpaid loan.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I just hate the fact that we starting this by her sleeping with multiple men around the same window. How many men was she sleeping with at this time? What be going on with these freaky ass girls?
How did you first hear that Miss Cox was sleeping with multiple men?
Well, during the time of my incarceration, Your Honor, we were talking every day, morning, noon, night, we would talk every day, and maybe within the last 90 days of me, serving my time, I was getting letters from her best friend stating to me that she was sleeping with other men, going out with other men, and that everything wasn't, what I was being told.
What kind of friend takes the time out their day to write an inmate that ain't they man, that ain't they? You know she cheating, because if the goddamn friend is taking time to write letters, right, figuring out where to send it to his jail, she going out her way. It ain't a simple phone call. She's writing letters to send to him. That's how you know she really out here getting freaky dicky.
While he was away, were you in a relationship with another man?
We was in a physical relationship.
Oh, that's all we needed to know. And this man talking about, I came home, my girl. She ain't your girl, she everybody's buddy. She can't even hold it down for however long. All we know, he at least was down for 3 months. He said 90 days. She couldn't keep it locked for at least a year.
Nothing
So
like
it was
that.
a sexual relationship.
And he knew about this.
Did you tell Mr. Ball?
No.
Yes, I did. I wrote him a letter, and I told him everything that was
No.
going on, and he wrote back and still agreed to come home to me.
Who would open a letter in jail and want to hear that? That's how you start beating niggas up in jail for no reason. Imagine you read a letter, I'm sleeping with another man. Imagine the girl you go to jail with, she send you a letter talking about, yeah, I've been getting my freak on with other niggas. You gonna feel heartbroken. That's gonna tear anybody's psyche up. And he talking about, yeah, when I get home, I'm coming right back to you, babe. That's what all them jailbirds say. They broke. They ain't got nothing else. What else is a nigga in jail gonna say? Yeah, when I get up out of here, I'm coming right back to you. You got a place for me. Niggas gonna say anything. He ain't got shit.
So why did he have to hear it from your best friend?
She beat me to the punch because my best friend at the
She
time
beat her.
is his other child's mother.
Oh.
And wanted him to come home to her.
But that has nothing to do with it. She was basically telling me, I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm just letting you know before you come home and look like a fool to yourself and all your friends. So I told her, this is what I'm hearing. Now, what she says about it being just a physical thing, what I'm hearing is this guy was living there. He was
Damn it, man. I knocked my headphones out. I ain't hear none of that.
staying there. He had
No, he
keys to the
wasn't.
place. She put him out the day before I came home.
Mr. Ball, when you got home, did you have any other indication that she was cheating?
Yes, I did.
How-
We came home, everything was fine. She said, I'm tired, I want to lay down. Well, when she laid down, her phone went off. I said, well, if she's sleeping, I'll answer, no problem, whatever. We don't have an issue with that. So I picked up the phone. It was over 100-something messages in that phone, and that's not just over a time period. This is over one day. So I'm looking at the messages. Come to find out, it's the same guy that's been going on from day
Because
one.
he contacted me.
But did you respond?
Yes, I
Did you
responded.
tell that man that you
I
loved
did.
that man?
Yeah, but who are you
Did you
talking
tell
to?
that man that you
Who
loved-
are
did
you
you
writing
tell
on the
that man that you
internet?
loved
Who are
that
you
man? So I
talking to?
asked-
I
What
couldn't
did
even
you
touch
see?
her phone.
You see how she tried to justify that? I couldn't see what you were doing on the internet. I don't know what girls you were talking to. You just told us there was nothing more than a little bumping and grind. Whole time you in the phone, I love you. I miss you. You see how this girl trying to manipulate the situation? You just said it was nothing more than a little physical, but whole time 100 missed calls. Oh, I miss you. I'm trying to see you. What happened to that? That sounded a little bit more than a little freaky dinky if you ask me.
Any other proof that she was still
Yeah,
cheating?
okay. One day I was at home on the internet, grabbing pictures off of our computer, and I pull up a picture, not one picture, but
But you knew
multiple
I was
pictures.
hanging out with the guy.
multiple
He knew about
pictures
the guy.
Of her, and not only just that guy, another guy.
No,
and
no,
another
no,
guy. And I asked
no,
her
no,
about it.
no.
So let me ask you this: what was in the pictures?
Her arms around guys, kissing around guys.
No, it
and
wasn't
I'm
no
asking
pictures
her.
like that. And the pictures were deleted. They were in the recycling
No,
bin.
I
He was
deleted them.
looking for a
This lady manipulating the situation again. They weren't hugging and kissing, and they were in the trash. She was looking for it. Nobody trying to hear that. You were with multiple men while he was in jail, and you claiming this kid is his. Sounding not likely, lady. Your story ain't adding up at all. You freaking with a whole lot of men at one time.
computer by me. They were uploaded by his child, the mother of his other child,
Your best friend.
that you slept with behind my back.
Not at all.
Yes, you did.
Not at all.
Yes, you did.
Not at all.
My supposed to be best friend at the time
Supposed to
was
be.
living with us, and she was sleeping with him and his cousin at the same time. And she got pregnant and lied to me the whole time she was pregnant that the baby was not his, it was his cousin's. When the baby finally did come back to be his, when the baby was like 6 or 7 months old, that's when she finally broke down and told me. And you know what? I was still her friend, and I was still there.
Time out. They had a friend living in the house, and his little freaky ass said, yeah, I need a 2-for-1 special. You sleeping with this lady in front of us and the best friend? And your best friend was sleeping with the cousin and him? All these people can't keep to themselves. Why can't y'all just pair up? Y'all gotta double dip every which way. Hey, yo. Everybody in this equation sleeping with multiple people at one time. Have y'all been getting tested?
Taking care of his child,
She
stepping
was
up,
there,
doing what
whatever.
you weren't.
How was that?
How wasn't it?
How was that?
How wasn't it?
How wasn't it?
How wasn't it? She lived
right.
with me.
Because she
I
lived
took
with
care
you?
of her because he was too lazy to get up off of his butt to go and get a job.
So when I
because
first came home, I wasn't looking for a job. When I was with her, when we were looking for a job, she was sitting right outside the place texting a dude.
Well,
with
because
you,
I was
just
texting
with
another
you,
guy.
with
Because
you,
I was texting another
with you,
guy
the
while he
same
was in the
guy.
place filling out a
The
job
same
application.
guy.
That was
But I
his
thought I
excuse to
wasn't
stop looking for a
no
job.
I thought I wasn't.
Why we're here today? Because at some point you find out you're pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, he slept with me unprotected the day that he came home, and during intercourse told me he wanted me to get pregnant.
Okay, well,
He was just talking freaky. He ain't had none in like a year. Hey, listen. I'm gonna have to take his little freaky ass side on this. He was around a bunch of men for a long period of time, and he was excited. He just started saying anything at that point. He just started trying to say anything to get that mood right. He was trying to have the time of his life. Okay, so let's not sit there and hold his words against him, because he was out of his mind. He wasn't thinking straight.
When your daughter Gabby was born, was Mr. Ball there?
Yes,
Did
ma'am, he was.
participate?
Yes, ma'am, he did. My water broke February 10, 2010 during intercourse with
I never even heard that before. I've never heard that people do the nasty that close to even giving birth, that her water could break while you're doing the nasty. I've never heard that scenario before.
And he drove me to the hospital. He was there the whole 3 days I was in the hospital. He drove me home from the hospital, and we stayed with him. He never expressed to me in the hospital that he had doubt or anything. These are pictures of him and me and my daughter Gabby at the hospital after she was born.
No, she presented. You look like a proud daddy. You look
Exactly.
very happy. What in the world changed all this?
Look,
And if
it's
you
just
felt
with the
like that
fact
wasn't
of
your child,
it's just
why
with the
are you-
fact of
this is
everything that has added up over the years. Her herself telling me, I don't think that, this is not your child. When we get into arguments, it's not my child. When we're fine and we're dandy and everything's
I haven't said
okay,
that to you in
that's my
years.
baby.
I have not said that to him in years.
But you have said it to
Yes,
him before.
I have said it to him. Yes, I have.
So that makes a valid reason not to trust that that's his baby. Told him it ain't his. So why are you questioning that he doubting that the baby his? You told him. Oh my goodness, this lady is so stupid.
2 witnesses. I'd like to hear from your first witness. Please stand, ma'am. State your name for the court.
Brittany McDonald. I'm his fiance.
All right.
Huh? Is this the best friend lady that was sending mail in the paper? at jail. I said that wrong. What's she doing here, bruh? He got both of the cheetah girls. This girl got a cheetah print dress and she wearing cheetah print shoes. He like white women. I just noticed that. That don't add anything to the story. I'm just adding y'all with background details about the type of man we're dealing with. I don't know what that says about his character, but I'm just adding extra information.
Ma'am, please stand and step up to the podium. Now, Ms. Cox, I know you struggle a bit with your voice.
Yes.
And so,
Prepared a statement.
wonderful. I will read that for you. Thank you, ma'am. This is a statement that you've prepared. Dear Judge Lake, what I especially don't like is how he, and that would be Mr. Ball, has treated my daughter and family after all we've done for him. When he got out of prison, he stayed with me for 3 months rent-free, and he didn't lift a finger. I really saw his true colors in December of 2011 when he kicked my daughter and grandbaby out in the snow with all their gifts. I'm not being racist, but he knows he can get away with this because these girls are white and more.
Damn, I've never heard that side of the race card. He could have his way with women because they're white. I never heard that one before. He getting away with this because he dating white women. I gotta hear the rest of this statement. I'm glad her mom with no voice came to the stand. She putting us on game. We never heard this side of it before.
Racist, but he knows he can get away with this because these girls are white and more submissive.
Ooh, she said black women ain't submissive. She said they more submissive because they're white. Oh, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Ooh, this is getting crazy. No way she took that route. No way she played the race card. She not lying. Huh? Let her cook. Her voice is submissive. How they race, she not lying. What you mean she not lying? She is lying. You acting like a man can't sleep with 2 women at once. That don't got nothing to do with race. Or this freaky girl getting pregnant by a guy she don't know. What you mean she could get away with this because they submissive?
He would never try this with a black girl.
No.
He wouldn't.
Respectfully, Linda Cox.
Where was the respect there?
Wow.
Wow.
As she just stated that I couldn't get away with it with a black girl, I've had plenty of black girls.
I have been getting away with it with black women. I have been sleeping at their house not paying rent. He said I have been paying no rent for any of the girls I've been sleeping with. I've been shitty to everybody. It ain't just because they white. He said I can have my way with anybody.
I have had a black woman who thought that she was pregnant by me. She had twins. Come
Because
to
he
find
had
out
doubt.
they weren't mine.
It's never about my child. It's always about me because we were just sleeping together a week ago.
Weaker?
Ooh-wee. They are freaky deaky tied together.
Yeah, a week ago. We were
week
just
ago?
at your mother's house sleeping together a week ago.
week
Were we not?
Oh, he got a fiance. That's why that's crazy. Ooh, I forgot he married. Oh, she just spilled the beans in his dumbass a week ago. A week ago? I just peeped he got a fiance.
A week ago.
You see how he gonna look at his fiance for confirmation. A week ago? She wouldn't know. She wasn't there. He keep looking at them too. A week ago?
A week
A
ago?
week ago.
A week ago ain't gonna stop that from being true. He keeps saying a week ago. He's stuck in a trance.
It was not 9 days ago, Your Honor, but
Yes, it
yes,
was,
we
Your
were
Honor.
intimate. We were intimate, but
Within
it
the
was
last 2 weeks.
it was within the
intimate
last
over
2 weeks,
5
Your Honor.
times.
You got a fiance. What are you talking about? You slept with her in the last 2 weeks. That don't make it a week ago. A week ago. It was 2 weeks, actually. Like, that make it better. You got a fiance. What is going on here?
9 days, 2
2 weeks.
weeks. The bottom line,
Right.
Because
Yes.
we were
you
together
were
for 2
intimate
weeks.
with her
Yes, Your Honor.
recently.
Yes, Your Honor.
And just a few weeks.
Mr. Ball, did she give you $460?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you pay her back?
No, Your Honor, no.
He still to this day doesn't work.
This man got a fiance and a side girl without having a job. I'm living life wrong. I'm out here working, can't get no freaky deaky. Why don't I need to quit. I'm ending the stream now. I got work to do. I need to get to work in another area. At a certain point, I need to lock in.
And there is evidence here in writing that you agreed to pay her back. Yeah. So it is the judgment of
Over
this court
in
that
arrears.
you do owe her $460.
Okay.
And it needs to be paid within 60 days. Are we clear? This judgment is for the defendant.
Okay.
It comes to 3-year-old Gabrielle. It has been determined that Mr. Ball, you are her father.
That was easy. Okay. She was freaky while he was in jail, but right when he came home, he got straight back to work. Okay. When he got home from jail, he locked right back in.
It's not going to be easy with him, but I'm going to have to make it work because, you know, she is his child. That's her father.
Judge Lauren Lake, she's a very fair, honest person. You know, she saw it. She didn't just see it one way. She saw it both ways.
No, I do not plan on to have sex with him anymore.
They asked her, did she plan on... His fiance is sitting right here. He could have his way with anybody. That fiance is so understanding. He could sleep with her and other women. That sounds awesome, huh? What the hell is going on?